Yeah. Yeah, man, I do it for the fam. Tryna put food on my table, going ham. PYT says she knows who I am.
Hey guys, what is going on? This is Mike or Geekermon, and today we are going to be looking at the best PvP loadout for the SUNSINGER Warlock class. So if you've been watching my videos recently, you'll know that I've been going through all the subclasses and doing what I believe is the best PvP loadout, and so that is what we're going to do with the SUNSINGER. Sadly, it has been nerfed quite a bit recently and is actually one of the worst subclasses in the game, but that doesn't mean you can't have fun with it and you can't get out there and do pretty well with it, so hopefully I will help you guys achieve that. If you do enjoy today's video, make sure you drop me a like. It means so much to me and it really helps this channel grow. And if you want to see more Destiny content like this, make sure you subscribe to join the Geek Squad. Alright, with that, let's jump right into it. So the first thing you're going to want to focus on is maxing your intellect and your discipline. The super and the grenades are the two most vital parts of this subclass. Strength, on the other hand, matters, but not too much, and we'll explain more about that as we move on with the subclass. So okay, let's take a look at the exotics. So the most popular exotic for all of the Warlock builds right now is the Ophidian aspect. It really improves your neutral game, and even though it's designed for the Voidwalker, it's probably the most usable for all three of the Warlock subclasses. You get the extra melee speed, you get quick draw, you get a whole bunch of stuff that you normally wouldn't get. Secondly, the Claws of Ahamkara are a wonderful perk, especially if you run self-res in Trials, because you get a second melee, and that means 2 one-hit kills during your Radiance. Other viable options include the Stag Helmet, the Ram Helmet, and the Light Beyond Nemesis. The Ram and the Stag, I would say, are second tier. The Ram gives you that max armor that you can't really get any other way, and the Stag gives you more of your super if you're the last Guardian standing. The best of the helmets, though, is definitely the Light Beyond Nemesis, which gives you an extra orb when you generate your super, and you also can revive and be revived even quicker. Now, Transversive Steps is one that of course we don't want to miss out on. Faster movement speed while you're crouching, and the ammo pickups automatically go back into your gun. It's a quality perk, and it's very good in 6s if you're tired of reloading your weapon. Okay, so let's jump into the subclass here. So up first is the grenades. Good old Firebolt grenades used to be the very best, but they have been nerfed so many times that now they're not quite as effective. Solar grenades are good, but they really are a lot better in PvE. The best grenades for a SUNSINGER right now are definitely the fusion grenades. They have a pretty nice tracking ability, which makes them one of the most viable grenades in the game. Now next, when it comes to glide, you're going to want to put on Focused Burst. This will allow you to Warlock skate, which is not quite as good as Titan skating, but if you can get it down, you can really outwit your opponents and end up with a very high KD. Radiance, you're going to want to run 2 different things based on 2 different game modes. So if you're running Trials, I would run Self-Res. If you're running 6s, then I would run Radiance. And this is just because there is no need for you to Self-Res in a 6s game mode. It just gives the enemy an extra kill, and most of the time you being alive doesn't matter that much. So for the melee, Flame Shield is the way to go. The other 2 are very much PvE or just pretty useless. Flame Shield will save you from a lot of one-on-one melee situations. If you're going to end up trading, you might actually survive if you have the Flame Shield on. Okay, so up next, if you look at the armor, recovery, and agility, you'll notice I have maxed the armor and the recovery, and my agility is almost 0. This is because if you're skating around up in the air, you won't spend a lot of time on the ground, and so your agility doesn't really matter too much. So as far as these 2 columns here go, I would pick Arcane Spirit and Divine Order, max up that armor and recovery, and don't worry too much about your agility. Now next, this column has been nerfed a lot recently. The Viking Funeral used to be the way to go. It would make your burn damage do even more damage, but now it's been nerfed to where it just makes the enemy take more damage after you hit them with it. So another viable option would be Radiant Will. Now in the last tree, you're going to want to go with Gift of the Sun. 2 fusion grenades is absolutely amazing with the tracking that they have, and the other 2 perks just aren't that great. Angel of Light lets you float up in the air, and Touch of Flame makes all your grenades ignite enemies, but with the nerf to the grenades, igniting them doesn't really do too much because if you stick them with a fusion, they're going to die. Angel of Light seems good, but you'd be surprised how many times up in the air you just get picked off. When you're in the air, your accuracy tanks, and when your enemies are on the ground, theirs is way higher, so you usually end up losing a lot of gunfights because you expose yourself out from behind cover. Well, that is pretty much it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if it was helpful, make sure you smash that like button. I think we can get this video to 100 likes, guys. That would be amazing. And if you want to see more Destiny content like this, make sure you subscribe to join the Geek Squad. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next Destiny video. Peace.